Hey, what's up everybody? It's Richy here, and we are back. Now my day has been a little bit derpy. This is actually the third time I've started to record this episode. I don't want to go into it. Basically, one of the times I started recording this episode, I was like, oh, we should build a perimeter. Not a perimeter, but the outline of our base. Like, wouldn't that be a great idea? And it was a massive circle. And we did about a quarter of it correctly. Only to realize that we built it the wrong size. Oh my gosh. It just I don't even know, guys. I don't understand either. It took like 30 minutes, and we just wasted it. I don't even know if I want to go back there in this episode. That might be something for when we have, more resources. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad about that. But there are positive things. In the last, between episodes, we got a ton of diamonds. We made a new pick, which is really, really amazing. And we settled in to this nice little shack pretty well. Now, very soon I want to fight the Ender Dragon. I'm just thinking. We could do that next episode if we really rushed it, because it's something that's gonna take a whole episode to finish up. But now that I've started working on a base, it's like something I want to continue. So it's just a wreck over there, and it would be a massive endeavor to rebuild, to fix the circle, even though we only got a quarter of it done. You know, the one thing I'm thinking about in this whole world is, like, last season we built a base and we were done. I don't want it to be like this here. I want to build one massive structure and then go and build another massive structure. Like, that's how I want it to flow. I want it to. I never want to stop doing giant, crazy things. But I'm trying to think of what we should do. I'm a little bit lost. I had a plan and we screwed it up. We could make a melon and pumpkin farm to trade with villagers. You know, we do really need to get villagers. You know what? No, we don't have the resources for it. Oh my gosh. What do I need villagers for ender pearls. That's what I need. Though at this point it might just be easier to hunt endermen. Oh, I'm just a mess right now. But you know what? Yeah, I'm going to be brave. I'm going to be brave right now. I'm going to go down to that area that we messed up, and I'm going to finish that perimeter and basically. Oh, I cannot forget what I forgot last time, which was a bed. We're going to go to that area. We're going to make that perimeter, no matter what. And then we are going to, remember the English language, Richy, we are going to burn the jungle on the inside of it to make a massive, empty, flat plain. And you know what, let's craft up a gigantic diamond axe to aid us in that endeavor, because we're very much going to need it. Whereas, yeah, we can use that. We'll just bring that there. And then, what else do we need? Flint and steel. We need a lot of flint and steels. I know we got a bunch of them. Boop. Boop. And that axe will be our weapon. So let's turn this into sticks really quick. And do this. And then, yes, we need a bed. I think, yes, I have a spare bed right here. And now we're ready to go. So let's jump in that boat and fly off. Well, not fly, row off into the distance. Okay, guys. What we're standing on is part of the perimeter. This, if you zoomed out enough, you would see it was actually a curve. Now, why are we not really seeing a curve here? Because this is a quarter of the build, and the other quarter is maybe 100 and something blocks in that direction. I've decided that I'm going to stick with the wrong radius that I used before, because that makes the most sense. So instead of having a radius of 250, a diameter of 250, that would be insane. This build is going to have a diameter of 230 blocks, almost, I think, 7 chunks across, which is absolutely terrifying and insane, and, of course, utterly amazing in every possible way. So what I'm going to do is keep working on this, keep completing this circle. It is going to be, sadly, a little far from the ocean, because we built it a little bit wrong. It'll be like 20 blocks farther away from the ocean. So I'm thinking we can build like a villagey town thing on the coastline right here, and then have our big base in the jungle. But this is going to be awesome. Now, since I can't really time-lapse this, even if I had the updated mods that aren't out for 1.12 yet, I still couldn't time-lapse this. So I'm going to finish the other half, and then we're going to just cut to me in a jumpy cutty thingy. Okay, guys, I have to admit that I'm a little bit scared. Right now we are in spectator mode, and the reason we're in spectator mode is to show you the outline we've made. We went ahead and did the entire thing. It was a tiny bit off. You can see if we go over there, it doesn't quite line up, but it's good enough for what we need it for right now, which is just a marker. And guys, this thing is scary. This thing is gigantic. And this thing is going to be where we build our new base. Now, our base isn't just, we're not going to build like a big structure around here. What we're going to do with this circle is build it into a big, thick wall with towers coming out of the sides. And then a lot of this terrain is going to be left as terrain. But basically, we're going to have a big wall, and then like some bridges coming up from the walls into another tier. So maybe like we have one tier here, a second tier of walls in here, and then like a third giant ring with like a massive castle or some sort of a crazy base thing on it. But right now, I think what we need to do is thin out this forest. Ooh, it is getting dark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to where I left off, finishing the circle, which was right here, and then we're going to burn down a jungle. We're back, and we have just lit a lot of this jungle on fire. You can see it's not completely thorough, but the big thing it does is get rid of the brush. And just before I recorded this, I realized that we had a flint and steel left that we didn't use. I thought I'd used all of them up, but no, I didn't. So I guess we can do just a little more shrub burning. Now, eventually I'm going to add trees back in some sort, not necessarily as dense, but trees that make it look jungly. But the thing is, it's actually easier, especially when we're talking late game when I have lots of saplings and bone meal. It's actually easier to burn this down now and then build and then add the trees later. Far easier. And it's better to be able to see what you're doing also when all of this is going on. We might have trapped ourselves in the middle of a burning pit. No, it's pretty clear. Fire spread is, like, really well done in this game. Like, stuff will catch fire and burn, like, a good amount of stuff, but then it will never go out of control. It'll always eventually stop burning. So we can just calmly light all of this on fire. It'll burn a good amount. And yeah, that's it for there. And then we can chop up stuff like that, and leaves, unless they have wood by them, will just decay by themselves. I'm pretty happy with this. We cleared a good amount. And I mean, there are big floating problems, but that's to be expected. We can clear those out later. For now, I don't even know what to do now. Like, we just have this open area. It's such a big base that it needs so much planning to get right. So I'm not sure what we'll do. I'm gonna explore the place, look around, feel it out, and then I'm going to get on whatever we're doing next, really, because I have no idea. Alright guys, we're back here at the base, and I checked how much we recorded this episode. I think it's going to be a pretty decently sized one. They've been a bit big lately, and I want to get them back down to around that 20-25 minute mark, because I feel like that's the most watchable thing, really. Like, I like to do a lot of stuff, but I also like to make it compact and convenient for all of you guys. With that said, the main reason I'm sort of cutting the episode off here is because I, once again, have to go somewhere. And this time, I would really like to get all my videos done and everything out in advance. So I'm going to try to grind out another video after this. But what we're going to do right now is start by making a full set. I hope we have enough for a full set? I think we do. A full set of diamond armor. Oh, it's going to be the first time on the world. It's costly. It's going to be really costly, but check this out. Wham, 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 wham. Look at us. We are in full diamond gear. Oh my gosh, that feels so much better. It has been so long. Now, that said, gear without enchantments is sort of sucky. So let's throw all this iron gear back there. All our original enchanted iron armor broke, so we had to replace it. Let's see what enchantments we have here. Protection 3, protection 1, sweep none. Literally none of those are useful. That kind of... we had a protection 4 one, and we used it... Oh, we used it on this. Okay, that makes sense. So I'm just gonna... I don't know. I don't want to waste diamonds. So let's see what I can do here. That's good. Let's take this torch off of there. And yeah, okay. Protection 3. Let's grab that. Okay, sort of sucky, and now we don't have enough levels. Oh, carp. Feather falling too. That is very welcome. That is... Whoa! Whoa! And... yeah, let's just get protection here. That is not bad. We have feather falling. We have projectile protection. We have more... okay, you know what? I'm going to put protection 3, I think it was, that we had. Protection 3, I'm going to throw on those boots. I know I'm throwing out smite, and that would be useful in a wither fight, but I'm assuming at the point we fight the wither, it's going to be easy to get a smite book, because we have villagers very close by. We'll call this Happy Landings. I'm a very slow typer. Ba-doom. Ba-doom. Oh, that is really great. And now, of course, as the sun sets, we are going to embark on a mining challenge to end this video. And since we have the new Discord server, which I've been plugging constantly, what I did is I asked everyone on the server how many diamonds they thought I was going to get. And I haven't checked it for a few minutes, but so far there were some pretty, a few sort of lame responses. But what I am going to do is whoever gets it right, their little comment, a picture of their little comment will swoosh into the video, and I'll be like, hey, that guy got it right. Why am I doing this? Mostly to get more people to join my Discord server, but also for some sort of a fun, interactive, gamey thing. I promise on the Discord when it comes time to make good decisions, but we got a ton of wood, by the way. This is, like, really scary. When it comes time to make big decisions, I'm going to consult you guys there, which was one of the reasons I made a Discord in the first place, so I could communicate with you guys. Link in the description. Yeah. Do we have enough sticks? Boop. That'll be 4 stacks of torches. That'll be enough for a while. We'll only bring 2 on the trip, but I really should get going. So we're going to craft these up just like that. We're going to put a lot of them away. My storage is horrible right now. I really need to work on it. Yeah, right here. Put these away. And we're going to go. We're going to mine. And then we're going to come back. And we're back. Mining challenge over. Sort of mediocre result. But always, diamonds are always, always, always good. We got 12 this time, mostly because we spent half of the episode running around a mine shaft, which had no real good result except for this name tag, this golden apple, and adding 1 to our death counter. I can never remember where it is. Yep, there it is. Number of deaths on the world. Up to 3, and you can see that one of those is because of a creeper. I was doing so well. I hadn't died at all, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be the series where I never die. Like, isn't that gonna be great? Right? No, I died. I died twice in the last episode and once in this episode. I want to keep it really low, and I'm not actually good at not dying in this game. But anyway, we got 12 diamonds, which is pretty good. 63 blocks of redstone and then some. 7 lapis blocks, 19 iron blocks. And like I said before, name tag, golden apple. Those melons, we didn't get those melons for mining. And 10 gold. You might wonder why there's not coal there, and that's because we use the coal to stock up all of our ovens. Not just these 2, but the ones hidden in this design right here. I'm running out of storage really, really fast. I suppose I'll be in another base soonish, but maybe I'll build a storage room around right here. But anyway, guys, oh yeah. I'm very sorry to announce that the person who guessed how many diamonds right was MC Peach Pies. There were only 2 guesses. He guessed 3, and the other person guessed 31. So, basically, the moral is you guys suck. No, we have a decent amount of people on the server, but I guess a lot of people didn't feel I'm recording at a weird hour. So, many of them were asleep. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you didn't like this video, you know what to do. And if you haven't subscribed and liked this video, I guess, then subscribe for some more stuff like this. But until the next time, oh, my words are not working. This has been Richy, and I'm out. I'll see ya.